Soto, our star of the game, and Mario, as we said, some disappointment, but yet a win. And Mario, the W is number one. There's no question about that. Congratulations, but the no-hitter, doggone, 8 2/3, and away it goes. But as I said, a win.
Well, I'm happy because we won the game. And, you know, I have to be disappointed because it's the first time I get that close to a no-hitter. And, you know, I was thinking, after the 6th inning, I was thinking about it, and I was making really good pitches. And in the last inning, I just can't, you know, I don't know how it was out there because I just can't get the feel of the ball. I was so nervous that, you know, I get the first 2 outs. I don't know how that happened. And then I got Hendry in 2 strides. That's what I say. When I saw him up there, I said, this is the last guy I wanted to see in the last for the last out. And you know, I was making good pitches on him. I got ahead of him, and I wasted 2 fastball and come back with a changeup. And I wanted to get it down, but like, you know, I don't have a gun there. I just you know, I left the ball right in the middle, and I think he was looking for that pitch, and he hit it out of the park. But the important thing is that we won the game.
Mario, in talking about that pitch, and we were standing, Mike Shannon and I were standing behind the plate, and he had, I don't know whether he admitted, but he had to be looking for a changeup if he could stand there and stay in there that well on it. He did not flinch.
Well, I think the way I was pitching to him, he should be looking for a changeup. And, you know, George is the kind of guy that you don't want to throw a fastball. If he's going to beat you, let him beat you something else, but don't let him beat you fastball. I remember waiting in St. Louis, I was pitching a good game, and I gave him a fastball away, and he hit that ball out of the park, and he pulled it. And so tonight I told to myself, say, if he's going to beat me, he's not going to beat me with my fastball because he can't get. So, you know, I was pitching him well all night long, and here comes that pitch. I remember a couple of years ago, I threw the same pitch to Dave Kipman in New York. I was winning the game 3-1, and I ended up with nothing.
Mario, the 7th inning, when after the first 2 are retired, then Hendrick, Van Slyke, and Oberkfeld, you walk the 3 of them, then strike out Steve Braun, who I think was 5 for 12 as a pinch hitter. Well,
again, I got 2 quick outs, and here come Hendry again. And you know, I was very, very careful with Hendry. That's a guy who can hurt you. And I say, I'm not going to give anything into him, and I walk him. Then the next guy is a guy who can hit the ball. You know, when you're pitching 1-0 game, you have to be careful. Especially with me, that I gave up those home runs, and I say, I'm going to be careful with those guys. So I ended up with the bases loaded. Brown is, I think Brown is a kind of good pinch hitter. I talked to myself, say, if he's going to hit me, he's going to hit me with a changeup. So I throw him. I started up with a changeup and come back with a fastball, and I got it in the changeup.
Mario Soto, our star of the game, and certainly a couple of fine defensive plays to carry the no-hitter into the 9th inning, and we'll talk about them after this word.
I know, and he walked up.
Mario Soto, our star of the game, and Mario, as we were mentioning about a couple of fine defensive plays, and certainly in the 7th inning, Ron Oster on Ozzie Smith. Ozzie chops that slow roller at Ron, and he just made a super play to keep the no-hitter going.
Well, when I saw Ronnie make that play, I say, well, he would go, because that's the way you throw a no-hit. I say, I'm pretty sure I got it. And then, you know, I come back and then pitch well, and then Parker make a great catch in the right field. With McGee running first, I say, I don't believe it. I think I got it. And, you know, it's, because if you see when the guys throw a no-hitters, you see that all that kind of plays. And in my head, I say, I got it. I think I got it.
And, you know, we can go back as far as the 4th inning. I think Mario and Lonnie Smith hit the ball down the left field line, and that thing couldn't have been fouled by more than 1/4 of an inch, it looked like.
Well, I was pulling that ball. As soon as I said, I just went there, almost went down. Richard trying to pull that ball out. He hit the ball pretty good. It was I think it was a changeup. He hit over there, but he hit the ball real good. And the other guy who has scared me was Tommy Hearn. He has scared me twice. Right. One time, as Parker make a catch going to the line, and the next one when he had to dive for the ball. Now Hearn was a guy who really was on me today.
Mario, you think of a game like this, and it's your 5th win, though. And as we said, that's the big thing. But I guess when you look back on this ball game and you think of the 2 great plays, and it means a lot. But there again, 2 super defensive plays saved runs for you.
Well, like I said, no hitters are no hitters. Not too many people are able to throw no hitters, and not too many guys are able to go, not 8 2/3 inning without getting hit. And you see those guys playing like that behind you, you feel good. When they make those catches, I come back because I love to see those guys play hard, and I think they play great behind me because they know I'm always giving 100%, more than 100% what I get. I never let those guys down, and I think they love to play behind me.
12 strikeouts.
Well, I told Fergie before the game, I say, I need a 17, so I'm going to go for 17. He said, no way. And I thought, on 17, I'm going to strike out 17. I was playing with Fergie, but I guess I need 5 more to get the 1,000, and I want that. I told Fergie to say, I wanted to get it in Cincinnati, so my name's out, and I'm going to be looking for those 7 strikeouts.
All right, one further question. This is it. Now, we talked about great defensive plays, and oh, man, Ozzie Smith robbed you.
But, I got jammed. And so I hit the ball. I say, oh, no. I was watching him because I knew he was going to get me. I was watching him all the way. And I saw him went down for the ball, and I turned my hand up, and, I turned my head to the base, and that was the ball. I said, oh, my God, I'm a big guy. If you want to get a hit, just keep the ball away from him. Don't hit it over there.
Mario, Super Bowl game. Congratulations. Wish you got the no-hitter, but you got win number 5, which is so important.
Well, I got the win for the team. We continue to play good baseball, and I hope tomorrow we got another great game. I guess fans are liking the way we are playing right now. You have to give credit to the guys in St. Louis. They pitch a great game, too, and I hope we got another great game tomorrow.
All right, Mario, once again, thank you. Congratulations.
Muchas gracias.
All right. See. Mario Soto, our star of the game, and as you know the story, Mario went 8 2/3 innings with no-hit baseball, and then in the 9th inning with 2 out, and a 2-2 count on George Hendrick, he tied it up 1-1, but the Reds come firing back in the 9th, and Dave Concepcion single, stole second, scored on Brad Gauldin's base hit, and the Reds are 2-1 winners. That's it from here in the dugout. On most of these same stations, stay tuned for Marty Brenneman with scores and comments. Tomorrow afternoon, the Reds and the Cards wind up the 3-game series, and until then, this is the old left-hander rounding third and heading for home. Good afternoon, everyone.
That